David, that feels big on every level. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, it is. So I think it was one of the, or maybe the biggest win of the season. Not only because the circumstances of the table, I think we faced so many knocks in our face or setbacks or difficulties, however you like to call it, in the last 6-7 days with the injury of Kenny, a serious knee ligament injury, which which more or less finished his season, and then obviously with the injury of Grant, Achilles injury, which we have to make a scan, but obviously if he can't carry on, it looks like serious. And then Gibbo pulled his hamstring as well. So how the players took this on board and how they reacted, how they fought, how they committed, how they digged in, the togetherness and the team and fighting spirit was just great. And they played some good football as well. I think obviously Blackburn had some chances, as we did, but I think it was deserved win, and especially after, as I said, the difficult circumstances which the players faced, it was a very, very big win. And sometimes I said this to the guys in football, situations like this, where you have so many problems, this gels the group together. This gives you a little bit the feeling, come on, we do it against all odds when nobody believes really in you and in your qualities. Show it. The only one who can show it and the only ones who can do it are us, and we believe in us, we trust in us, and we have known that if we win today, we can put tremendous pressure on a lot of teams above us, and this was our aim. That it then worked out so good from the result, from how we played, and on the other side, so sad with the injuries which we conceded. Is the story of this afternoon, and we will take it on the chin and move on to Monday. We can't wait for Monday. Obviously, now we know we have to win our home game, but we know as well we can't do it by our own. So we need every single City supporter on Monday on his best, on his loudest, because this team deserves, I think, every support after what we face today. If we like to reach the playoffs, we will not do it by our own. This is for sure as well.
I'll come back to you on the injuries, but on that point you said there that, come on, show how good you are as a group. You know, people may have written you off a little bit. It felt like that watching them today. I mean, I guess you didn't really have to motivate them too much. Did it feel within the group, look, this 90 minutes could be our season? You said on Wednesday, you know, you win, you go a point behind Blackburn, you lose, you're 7 points behind. Did it feel like that in the group, that, come on, boys, this is the last chance?
Yeah, and we said this honestly to us, and we said as well, win, lose or draw. First of all, make sure that we all together afterwards say we fought like there is no tomorrow and play football to our strength and to our identity, and make sure that these two things we deliver. Win, lose or draw, whatever happens, we don't know it. And obviously then that it worked out in this manner, as I said, with these problems which we had in this game, makes it even greater. And it's totally okay if a lot of people has written us off. Totally okay. It's a strange season, isn't it, so far? But we've known that with this win today, as I said, we can put tremendous pressure on a lot of teams above us, and obviously with the home game which we have now on Monday, and with the players, to be fair, who today then stepped up, used their opportunities. Whoever it was, Liam Gibbs scored his first senior goal as an academy product, makes us very proud. O'Neill only trained 2 days with us and played 80 minutes, gave an assist, was a threat on the wing for 60 minutes. Lungi played very, very well. Andrew came in and he was a wall in the back. So it was great to see how everybody really, I think, found in this game with the right attitude, fighting spirit, and commitment, and everybody was happy to be part of this. And obviously we have some setbacks, yes. But I said this already in the press conference. Sam Byron is back since roughly 10 days in training. Isaac Hayden had now a week with us. Hopefully they can train over the weekend. Maybe they can help on Monday, or at least against Borough. We will see. So sometimes, and we said this together, a situation like this gels a group even more together when nobody believes in you, but you think maybe we can do it. And I said this beforehand, even if we didn't pick up the result in the last 4 games and didn't perform on a good level, to be fair as well. So we got criticized, and it was fair, and we took the criticism. But I said this beforehand, these are not bad characters because they played a few games not on their best. This is not how it is. They are good characters, and I always have known this, and I'm great that they've shown it today in this way, and everyone now I think knows it. And hopefully this means as well, as I said, that we get now at the home games the support which we really need now to make something. Yeah, now you can say it would be something special if we make the playoffs, to make something special happen.
Obviously, you can't give us any real indication with your 2 centre backs today in terms of moving forward. But I mean, is it safe to say they're out for Monday? You're not going to, yeah. Grant, would he be clearly the biggest concern of the two? Just talk us through that. He looked in a lot of pain, and there's obviously a clear signal when things like that happen. Is his teammates immediately signaling for the stretcher? So they felt it was a bad one as well.
Yeah, what I can say, it's an Achilles injury, but how bad, I think we can't say at the minute because he has to make investigations and a scan. But if he was not able to carry on, and with the pain which he had, it looked quite serious, yes, of course. And obviously if Gibbo pulled his hamstring and can't continue, this takes normally as well longer than only a week. But it is how it is. I said it. The guys who stepped in today have done great. Andy, unbelievable, came from the bench and was unbelievable. And Lungi played in midfield very well, very calm, very smart, and as a centre back as well. And we have to take it. So we had Jaden from the academy today as a spare man in our squad because we were not sure on Ornell after the warm up. So we have problems. I think this is not a secret injury-wise, and we work to find the right solutions. This is what we always have done, and I have every trust and belief in this group of players, that they try and will do and will move on and will invest everything on Monday again.
Just one more on this game, if I can, and just you've touched on it already, but the quality of the goals, as much as you've talked rightly about the character and the fighting spirit and the resilience, but the 2 goals you've scored today, top quality goals.
Yeah, absolutely. So Liam Gibbs was very calm, wasn't he, when he scored his first senior goal? Obviously he's very quick. We all together have known it was a great flick and a good run in behind. And the second goal, it was so obviously now we all together have seen more often a finish like this from Gabisera, but his run and the pass of Ornell in the right moment, in the right area was great as well. We had some further good opportunities, to be fair, to score, like Blackburn had, as I said. Good goals, and we are very lucky today, or not lucky, we are very happy today that we won this game.
If I can, just a couple of more Rob specific ones. We'll start with Kenny McLean. You touched on him there. It's looking like maybe season over. Could you just give us a more considered update on Kenny? What has he done?
Yeah, he has a serious knee ligament injury. Pulled him out for the next 6 to 8 weeks. So it would be great to see him in this season again in a City shirt, because this would mean we will make the playoffs. But the regular season for him is done.
No surgery or not?
No, without a surgery.
Yeah, and that was done, just to clarify, towards the end of the Sheffield game, wasn't it, last weekend?
Yeah.
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 But, and you touched on it there, if they train okay this weekend, then Byram and Hayden potentially could come into your thoughts for the squad on Monday.
Yeah, there's two experienced pros. They know the game, they know the championship as well. And listen, football sometimes writes some interesting stories that then players step up who, for whatever reason, were not able to help a lot in this season, to turn a season which looked very disappointing in a very season which can end very exciting. So it's strange sometimes, football. I think with today's result and today's performance, how they've done it, with all the problems, as I said, is a good starting point to create something special in this season.
And you touched on it there about Monday, and the fans will obviously need to play their part. But from your point of view, I mean, I look at this result today and the way it was achieved, and you could probably put it on a level with Millwall in terms of bracketing it. But you haven't, by your own admission, didn't back up the Millwall result, did you, the next 3 or 4 games? Obviously now you need to do that because the games are running out anyway. But
to be fair, I think it's totally clear, and this is why I ask our supporters to be on their best, and not only to come in numbers like always, to come in numbers and be loud and be supportive. We have to win our home games. This is as easy as it is, and the first one is on Monday, after such an afternoon which we had today. So come on, everybody, game on. Make sure that we all together know what is needed on Monday. We on the grass, but this is maybe the first time I said this. The guys understands as well. If we like to reach the playoff, it has to be something special on the stands as well. And I think everybody knows after today's afternoon that the players deserve this.
Final one on Rotherham specifically. I don't know if you know the result today. They've had a good win against West Brom. Jordan Hugill scored 2 today as well, so he's probably done you a favour a little bit there in terms of West Brom. But what type of challenge do you think? It'd be nice, obviously, on a personal level, because you spoke very warmly about him, to see him back at Carrow Road on Monday.
Yeah, first of all, I'm happy for him that he has done the right move as it looks from the distance. It looks like that he settled in very well. He's a good character. I said this beforehand, and this doesn't change because now he is our opponent. So we will try everything to keep him quiet on Monday, and after Monday he should score goal after goal for Rotherham. I've had no problem with this, but on Monday we try to keep him quiet, and hopefully we make this win.
And in terms of the challenge they'll pose, obviously they still very much need a few points to keep themselves away from the bottom 3, so they're going to come there with the confidence of today's result and fight for everything, aren't they? We do expect that type of team.
I think everybody knows it, and it is even more the case at the end of the season. In the championship, there are no easy games. You should not look on the table. You only should on the You should not look on the table. You only should look on the opponent and on their qualities, how you can beat them, how you can cause them problems, and this is exactly what we will do. So we respect them a lot, but we have to make sure that we stick to our idea like we've done today, that we play to our strength, home or away, or whatever opponent is. I said this more often. We have to make sure that we play our football. Today was the first step, a good step, important step. Maybe a starting point, but you are right. The aim is to back it up on Monday, and this is for sure something where we are, even now, are very excited about.
Thanks, Dave.
David, how difficult is it to put your specific ideas about the Rotherham game into your players when you've only got 2 or 3 days to prepare for it?
To be fair, I think the problems face both sides. Obviously, we will make a lot of video work tomorrow and on Sunday, and then the players are so experienced and know each other. And to be fair, and makes it maybe a little bit easier, because I said this beforehand, we have to play to our strength. So don't be, even if we respect Rotherham a lot, don't be too much focused on them. Make sure that we play our game on the highest level and be very focused on us. And this means that then in such a short period of time, it's maybe a little bit easier.
Anybody else? Guys, all good?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.